we're going to read Amazing Animal Senses.
Wow!
Amazing Animal Senses. And what do we see on the cover? We see an owl on the cover of our book. Yes. Yes, we see, yes, an owl. Amazing Animal Senses. The 5 senses. Most people and animals have 5 senses. Most people and animals can see, hear, taste, smell, and touch things. Senses tell us about the world around us. So our senses tell us about our world, the world around us. And we have our 5 senses. We have our sense of smell. We have our sense of touch. We have sight, taste, and hear. So do animals. We have 5 senses, and so do animals. They have 5 senses as well.
But sometimes we have 1 sense, 2 senses, 3 senses.
We have 5 senses. We have 5. Animal senses. Animals use their senses to find food, to stay safe. This frog uses its sight to find and catch a fly. So animals use their senses to find food and stay safe. Their senses help them find food and stay safe. This frog is using its sight to find and catch the fly. So this frog is using his eyes to see the fly where it is. And once he sees where the fly is, he could catch the fly. These deer hear danger nearby, so they run the other way. So these deer hear danger. They hear danger. They hear another animal is approaching, so they're running. So they're using their sense of hearing. They hear another animal coming. They hear the danger, so they start to run.
What danger? You mean hyenas?
Yeah.
I want a hyena.
Yes.
Hyenas eat.
Yeah, the frog and the deer.
That part was scary. Can I help? That was scary.
How animals sense things. Every animal, including this dog, has special sense organs in its body. Eyes see things, ears hear sounds, the nose smells things, whiskers and skin touch and feel, the tongue tastes food. So look, the dog, every part of its body helps it use its 5 senses. So the eyes help it see things. The dog's ears help it hear sounds. The nose helps it smell things. The whiskers, the dogs have some small little whiskers. Whiskers and skin touch and feel. And the tongue to taste. They're very tiny, you can't see them. But he has little whiskers over here. You guys can't see from here. But every part of the dog's body is helping the dog. And the dog is using its 5 senses. It uses ears, its nose, its mouth, its skin to touch, its whiskers. So it's using every part of its body. And it's using all its senses. Yes, the dog is using all of its senses.
Can I see another page, please?
Yeah, the dog is using all of its senses. How senses work. An animal's sense organs and its brain work together. When this mouse hears a sound, nerves send signals from the mouse's ear to its brain. The brain sends a signal along the nerves that tells the mouse how to respond to the sound.
Where's the brain?
This is the mouse's brain. So this is how the senses work. So when the mouse hears a sound, the nerves send signals to the mouse's ear to its brain.
Where's the mouse's ear?
The brain then sends a signal along the nerves that tells the mouse how to respond to the sound. So then the mouse will decide how to respond to the sound, if it's a dangerous sound or if the sound is a good sound.
Is it a dangerous sound?
I don't know, we'll see.
That's interesting.
Take a look. An animal uses its sight to find food, to look out for danger, and for many other things. This bee sees bright flowers that it can land on and find food. So look, animals use their sense of sight.
Look, there's a snail.
So look, so it says, so this bee over here, so this bee sees, yeah, so look, this bee sees bright flowers that it can land on to find food. So this bee sees bright flowers that it can land on to find food. And it's a bee, so it's using a sense of sight. These zebras look around to make sure no danger is near. So these zebras look around to make sure that no danger is near. A snail is low on the ground, but its eyes are not. So look, the snail's eyes are up on top. So look, the bee uses its sense. The bee uses its sense of sight. It uses its sense of sight to find bright flowers to land on. The zebras look around to make sure no danger inside. The zebras are looking around to make sure that no danger is around. To make sure that no danger is around. So danger is around. And then the snail is low to the ground, but its eyes are not. But the eyes, look where the snail's eyes are. The snail's eyes are on top. So these animals use their sense of sight. So the bee uses its sense of sight to find flowers, and the zebra are using their sense of sight to look for danger. Amazing eyes. An owl has big eyes that face forward. So owls have big eyes that face forward.
Huh? Ms.Dimitra?
We'll see. So an owl has big eyes that face forward. An owl cannot move its eyes to the left and right like you can. So an owl can move its eyes the way we move our eyes to the left and to the right. An owl's eyes only face forward.
What about that?
It turns its whole head and can see very far around. So an owl can move its eyes left or right. The owl's eyes only see straight ahead. And the owl can turn its whole head around. Many insects like this dragonfly have huge compound eyes made up of many smaller eyes. So this dragonfly has big eyes made out of smaller eyes. So this is the owl that
What's the owl's eyes?
This is the owl. The owl's eyes are right here.
That sounds interesting.
And we said that the owl cannot move its eyes left or right. It can only face its eyes forward. And this is the dragonfly. The dragonflies, many insects like the dragonfly have huge compound eyes made up of many smaller eyes. So the dragonfly eyes are made up of many smaller eyes.
Ms. Dimitra, the owl has big wings. The owl has big wings.
Yes, the owl has big wings. Now hear this. An animal uses its hearing to stay safe, to find its egg, and many other things. This hare turns its very long ears to listen for danger all around. A penguin finds its chick by listening for the chick's call. Each chick has its own special call that a penguin parent can hear, even with thousands of chicks calling out in the same place. So the sense of hearing now. So it said this. So the penguins use their sense of hearing to find their baby. There could be many babies all crying at the same time, but each baby penguin has their own sound, and the parents listen to the sound that their baby's making, and they could find their baby thousands and hundreds miles away. They could hear the sound from very far distances. And this here over here, this animal over here turns its very long ears to listen for danger all around. It uses its long. It's similar to a rabbit, but it's called a hare. But it uses its long ears to listen to danger.
Is that a rabbit?
It's a hare. Amazing ears. Elephants can hear and call out to each other from about 2.5 miles. They call out to warn each other about a lion nearby and for many other reasons. So elephants can hear sounds from very far away. The squeaks of most nocturnal bats hit objects in the dark and echo back to the bats. The echo helps a bat to find food and to avoid jumping into things. So elephants can hear sounds from very, very far away. And bats use their sense of hearing to find things in the dark. Yes, yes, it has long ears. It uses its sense of hearing to find things in the dark. And the elephant, they can hear sounds from very, very far away.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
They can hear danger.
Yes. Taste and smell. An animal uses taste to try food, and it uses smell to find things, protect its territory, and much more. A butterfly taste organs are on its feet, and it stands on a flower to taste it. Remember we said a butterfly tastes with its feet? So look, this butterfly is standing on the flower so it could taste it. This cheetah marks its territory with strong to tell others cheetahs to be taken. So this butterfly is standing on the flower so that it could taste it.
Where it can taste?
It could taste with its feet, we said. Amazing tongues and noses. A snake has a nose, but it also smells with its tongue. A snake has a nose, but it also smells with its tongue. It flicks the tongue in and out to smell air and find food. A shark's nose helps it find food in the dark sea. Some sharks can smell even one drop of blood in the water. So we said that a snake has a nose, but it also smells with its tongue. So a snake has a nose, but it can also smell. The snake can also smell with its tongue. It flicks its tongue in and out to smell the air and find food. And a shark's nose helps it find food in the dark sea. So a shark's nose helps it find food in the dark sea. Some sharks can smell even one drop of blood in the water.
Blood? Blood from shark?
That's touching. An animal uses touch to catch food, to find its way around, and for many other things. A cat uses its whiskers to feel if it can fit through a small space. A spider spins a web to catch insects. A spider feels the web shake when an insect flies into it. So this is a sense of touching.
Is that a spider?
Yes, that's a spider.
Can I see the spider? The spider. It looks like a bee because it has.
Yes, so we said that. So our sense of touch. This animal uses touch careful to find food, to find its way around, and for many other things. So this cat uses its whiskers to feel if it can fit through small space. So it's using a sense of touch to see if it could fit. So if it could fit through the space. And the spider spins a web, catches insects. The spider feels the shake of the web when an insect flies on it. So a spider can feel when another insect is on the web. If another insect is on the spider web, because they could feel the shake. Amazing feelers. Many moles have poor eyesight. This one uses the pink tentacles on its nose to feel its way around and find things such as food. The raccoon uses its very long fingers to feel for fish and catch them in the water.
What's that? What's that?
This is a mole and this is a raccoon. So we said that.
Where's the mole's faces?
Well, we can't see it because it's not facing that way. So we said that many moles have poor eyesight. So many moles don't see very well. So they use one of the pink tentacles on the nose to feel its way around and find things such as food. And then raccoons. So raccoons use. Yeah. So no. The raccoon uses its very long fingers to feel for fish. Raccoon use their fingers to feel for fish.
The mole looks like a butt. The mole.
Let's see. Yes. 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 Special senses. Every year, some swallows fly thousands of miles to find food and to breathe. They have special senses that work like a compass and tells them where to go. When they are ready to lay eggs, some sea turtles use special senses to find the same beach where they hatched.
A turtle! Can I want to see the turtle.
Animal senses can help us. A dog's sense of smell is thousands of times better than a person's. So dogs smell much more better than humans can. When people are lost or trapped, a search dog can help find them just by using their nose.
See the turtle.
Sea lions have such good sight and hearing that we can train them to find things in the ocean. So dogs can smell from very far away. They have better sense of smell than humans do. And we said sea lions have such good sight and hearing. So sea lions have such good sight and hearing that we can train them to find things in the ocean. the